This is Hillbillies in the Bush.
What we got here is a little experiment I've been trying with some of my cook kits. Now I tried this outside on the grill and it worked pretty good, but
Alex can't
you
wait.
have a cook kit made out of these tin cans. You know, your lids. I found a pretty cool thing to do with these lids, and it works out pretty good. You can actually cook on them. I made a little tiny tin foil lid so at the top of the egg would get done. As you can see, the egg is done on top, and it requires very little flame. In fact, Alex's egg's done, and I'm going to cook Mommy one. Basically all you do is take this off, and you can actually let this cool down and eat it right off the plate. So now I got to get Mommy's going.
I need to get me a fork.
Put your lid on. Get you a little bit of lard.
No lard. Okay.
You gotta cook it on something there, Bubba.
Yours had lard cooked on it.
I know that, but I mean, don't put lard on mine now.
Just put a little bit on this. Oop. Back in there. Now, you turn your fire down real low, and you're going to have to give this a minute to heat up. The reason I let it heat up real well is because
Is it good?
Yeah.
if you let this lid get pretty hot,
Hot's good.
red hot, but real hot, when you put your egg on here, it'll start to swell over the edge. Well, this lip is just enough that if this lid is hot, it'll catch the egg and just swell it up and it won't run over. Or it hasn't yet. And I've cooked 1, 2, 3, this will be my 4th egg. I cooked one outside, and I've cooked me one, Alex one, and now Mommy one. And you got this little lid to put over that, just tin foil, you can form to whatever you want. But once that gets a little bit warm.
Dad, this yolk is like hard-boiled eggs.
Well, I'd let yours cook a little bit longer.
It's not every family that can cook on the lid of a tin can.
And these are fresh country eggs, so put them on there like that.
As we've said before in our videos, we do take our equipment out in the bush to test it, but when you're going to be out there, it's good to know already that your equipment works. So sometimes we go ahead and test it in the house.
Salt, a little bit of pepper. As you can see, you can take this right here and drag this around, kind of squish it around and cut the yolk or the white a little bit. Move it around. And so far, none of it's ever come up over that lid. Now that lid there wasn't quite, or the lid wasn't quite hot enough, because normally it turns white and goes out around the edge. But you can see it's out around here, but it's not running over. And now if you like your sunny side up, you wouldn't have to do nothing to it, but we prefer ours with a little bit of white on top. Throw a little cap on it, and when that gets done cooking, we'll show you what it looks like. On these cans right here, they I usually put these little dowels on here, so some of your lids you can actually carry them separately and use them for plates or cooking utensils. Mommy don't want hers done as Alex's was. His got a little bit, the yolk got a little harder than what she likes, so hers is done now. Now the good thing about this system is if you season this lid like you do your cast iron skillets, the egg generally won't stick, as you can see. So that's why I season the insides and usually the outsides of these anyway, just to keep them from rusting. And I've had a lot of comments on how do you keep them from rusting. Well, if you take them in the woods and you cook on them, when you get home you have to wash them out real good and dry them thoroughly, and then usually I'll put a little bit of lard or something in them to season them up a little bit more, and then Actually, let's see if we can't get this off of her plate
Ooh, that's doing a good job.
so I can cook me one.
Thought you already made you one.
There it is. As you can see, just a little bit right there maybe. But that lid's good and seasoned. Actually, it's ready to go down so I can cook me one.
And Dad, I thought
But,
you already made one.
Yeah, I'm going to make me another one.
Oh. Well, after
But
that, I want
there's
one.
what it looks like. And give it a try sometime. It's pretty cool. Now, getting it balanced out in the woods, you don't want to set it on coals. You want to set it on, you know, rake back your coals to where you get just a little fine white ash. And just set it on the white ash and it'll have enough heat to continue cooking. But till next time, this is Hillbillies in the Bush. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later.